Greetings and welcome. It's an all-you-can-geek movie cast with your hosts with the most, Tony Korkanakis,
Yo, threw
Mike
me off.
Snitty,
What's up?
and Corey Feinstein. That's me. Yeah, no, I gotta switch it up sometimes.
Yep, you do.
Without Jim around, Jim's not here. You gotta mix it up, do little things differently. Again, Jim's gonna miss this week. Hopefully, we'll see him soon. But in the meantime, we're holding it down for you guys. And this week, like last week, we had hardly any news. This week, we had a ton of news. But I did want to get into the box office actually, because a movie came out that was pretty good, which I'll talk about shortly. I don't know if you guys got to see it at all, but Predator Badlands came out.
Yeah, I want to, but maybe this weekend we'll see.
We were talking about the box office last week.
Yeah, but hey, Predator Badlands, I forget what did we say it was like would be
I
good
think we
for it.
said 30 would be good.
I said
20 to 30, right?
I said I would be surprised if it broke 30.
Right. It did 40 this
That's
weekend.
really good.
Pretty good.
That is awesome. Good for this movie because this movie was fantastic. I'm gonna talk about it later, but it was awesome.
Yeah, I
So
think it
it
did.
did 40. It was number one.
Yeah, it did 80 total. I think globally, which is apparently
Worldwide,
record
yeah.
breaking
That's yeah, wow.
for its
That's awesome.
franchise. I should say not.
hmm It is PG-13, so maybe that helps
Oh,
with
really? I
some of
didn't know
that.
that. Interesting.
Yeah. Which actually I was surprised by as well, and I it didn't matter. And part of the reason I think it got a PG-13 is there are no human characters in this
Oh yeah,
film.
100%. Yeah, there's no humans violence. That's why like Transformers movies and like all the Avengers movies, they're just fighting robots and you
Right,
know
exactly. Aliens and stuff.
alien
Yep.
looking things. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, so good for um good for Predator Badlands because the next one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, the top 10 combined, the next nine movies combined didn't reach that. So
Yeah.
also for Predator Badlands. But yeah, let's not keep you guys in suspense. Predator Badlands is the latest Predator film from Trachtenberg. What's his first name here? Let's see. I'll we'll get it later. But he directed the Prey film, which was kind of like a direct to Hulu thing almost. It
Hmm.
was the Native Americans in the past. They had to deal with a predator without all the technology, and that film was really good. This one, I will say, is focused on the predators themselves. Like I just mentioned, there's no human characters, so it's the predators, and it's about like essentially the runt of the litter, you could say. Like
Hmm.
he has to kind of prove himself, and it's almost a revenge flick. It's got like this buddy cop aspect to it, as well. It's got a like um how is it? It's like great action. The action is fantastic, and you can tell like the the amount of like effort they put into making the Predator seem like an actual character because in most of the time the Predators are just the movie monster, right? You don't really have characters to them, but they gave the characters, the Predator in this film, like actual character and like a motivation, and you get to learn more about the Predator culture in a way and the Predators as far as like their honor and that kind of thing, and then you got the androids in this, or I should say the main like female protagonist that we
Hmm.
meet along the way, which is in all the posters. Her name is escaping me for some reason, but she's the uh, waylaid, waylay. Oh my God, what
Waylaid,
the heck is
waylaid,
the
waylaid.
waylaid? No, Waylay
What?
Lutani. What's the company that was in Alien, the Android company?
Oh
Okay.
no.
Um, she's yeah. Any case, they're there on this planet to essentially get a bioweapon, similar to what they always do, like with the Alien, try to find a weapon that they can use to enhance their armies and stuff, I guess. But they're there to do that. Meanwhile, the Predator's there to kill a monster that's unkillable, essentially. And so they kind of meet in the middle and they use each other to help their own ends, but also kind of have this friendship with one another that grows over time that you see like this is kind of cool and then the androids are the essentially enemies. At the end, there's a big action sequences with them that's really fun. There's a moment because in the movie, the android character has no legs, so the Predator character has to carry her for a lot of it. But then, like the legs come into play later on because like she finds the other half of herself. So it's just a lot of fun. And like I said, it's
Hmm.
um, really like a lot of different genres mashed into one, but the action is great, the story is great, the character like learning about the characters and getting to more of their motivations and like the morals of the story and the meaning behind everything is really cool. And I'm excited to see if they do more of these movies because I will say like this movie I think was better and like for me more fun to watch and the most fun I've had at a movie theater this year, like more than any of the superhero movies we saw this year. Uh, More than Weapons, which is a great film as well, and F1 was probably my favorite movie this year. I think this one beats that right now, actually.
Really?
But I'll have to go back and think about it. It might be like recency bias, but
Wow.
I thought this film was amazing. So, yeah, so that's what I've been watching. What about you, Tony?
um, more Seinfeld. These like I don't know. Maybe it's just because I was a kid and I didn't understand a lot of it or the nuance. Or young teenager. But like watching it as an adult, I'm like, man, these guys are just assholes. Well, like not even like in a good way. They're just assholes. Like every episode, it just seems like at least one, if not more of them, complain about the stupidest thing. Where I'm just like, I guess this is an effect of social media because they're not having social media because they act like it's the biggest deal in the world. Like I just watched this one episode where
Mhm.
Elaine was complaining that she had to talk to a driver and she pretended to be deaf instead of just like telling the guy like, "Hey, I just want some peace and quiet," and that turned out to be a whole ordeal. And it's just like, what the heck? Then the other thing is, I did not realize how like basically every other episode, Jerry Seinfeld is going out on a date with some ridiculously hot or attractive woman. And this is like, I don't know, like is a stand-up comedian really that like big of a draw in New York City in the '90s? Like I don't know. Is it today? I have no idea. Um, but that's that. And then the other thing I watched this week was the League of Legends Worlds Finals, but that's more of a game thing,
Ah,
so I'll talk about that briefly in the Gamecast. But that's it.
cool. Yeah, be interested. How about you, Mike?
Um, Nothing really. We tried to watch Space Jam, got about 30 minutes in, and then my wife fell asleep. So that was that.
Mm, fair enough. All right. That's the Michael Jordan Space Jam or the LeBron
The real
James?
Space Jam. The real
Okay,
Space Jam.
the original, the one and
Yeah.
only.
Oh no, sorry.
Gotcha, gotcha.
I did also watch Resident Evil: Welcome to Raccoon City movie with my brother.
Oh, okay. But that's the animated one,
No,
right?
no, no. That is not the animated one.
Oh, so
The animated ones
wait, what? What is
are
this?
decent. This is a live action one from like 3 4 years ago, I think.
Wow, I don't even know if I remember this.
It's not great. They use a lot of green screen. And like in a
Mm-hmm.
way, it's kind of cool that it's like, oh look, they're using a set piece from the actual game or something. But again, being an adult, I'm like, yep, that's definitely green screen. They did not recreate this for a set piece. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but they changed the looks of almost all the characters, the origins, how they act. Like Wesker's like kind of a likable guy, and I was like, bro, you're the villain. What are you doing here?
Right.
Jill is just like
It's just
show offy, sassy. Leon looks like another character, Carlos, if you know who that is. It's a mess. I do not know what they were doing. It's
oh, I
unintentionally
don't
funny a lot of the
remember
times
this.
with the dialogue, but yeah,
Dang.
it's not great, and it didn't do well, and they killed it. There's no sequel or anything like that, so
Right.
whatever.
I totally forgot this was a thing.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like the
fine.
only Resident Evil movies that I remember, are obviously, are the original Mila
Yeah,
Jo,
Mila
whatever her name.
Jovovich. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jovovich.
I forgot this was a. I now that I'm looking, I looked it up and looking at, I remember the posters and but
Yeah,
yeah, oh,
yeah. It's not
it's
great. An example of a
mhm,
bad video game movie, but yeah.
cool. All right, well, we're in there. Let's get into some news though, because we do have some video games might be coming to the small screen potentially or big screen. We'll see. But let's get into the movie news here, and we'll start it off with some gaming IPs and the Mass Effect TV series. There is a Mass Effect TV series being produced over at Amazon,
So
or
far,
Amazon's producing it.
so far,
Yeah. Hmm?
for now, for now.
Yeah, for now. Exactly. It's an original story, they're saying. It takes place after the original trilogy, I believe.
So,
So,
so it's an original story, but it's not non-canon to the original story,
I imagine
right?
it's gonna be like Fallout.
yeah. 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 No, I mean that makes sense if that's what I would do, at least do like a Fallout thing.
One
And
hundred
if they've
percent,
they've
they
seen the
absolutely looked
success.
at Fallout and said, "We need to do this with Mass Effect."
Oh, absolutely.
One
Yeah,
hundred
and they
percent.
and they probably like had something and then saw Fallout and we're like, let's scrap this and we're gonna go in this direction now.
100%.
Maybe.
Dollars to donuts.
Mhm. Yep. So, well, I mean, if it comes out as half as good as Fallout, maybe that's a good thing.
Or maybe
So,
if it doesn't come
No,
out at all, that'd also be a
two
good thing.
thirds, I would say.
well, we also have in as well, sticking with the gaming theme here. There is a Overcooked reality competition series headed to Netflix potentially, which is kind of fun sounding. I'm curious what like shenanigans they could do with that and how it's like,
Conveyor
I
belts.
I mean, yeah, and the timing of
That's it.
things and like what is it actually going to entail? I could see that being pretty fun.
Yeah, I hope it's actually like the game where like they have to keep serving people, but they only have to get like 2 plates each or something like that. So it's like
Right.
somebody's got to bust the table, bring it back. Somebody's got to wash the dishes while somebody's
Mm,
cooking. Blah blah blah. Like I have not high hopes for this, but like it's not exactly hard to make this funny, right? So
right.
I'm
And
cautiously
if it's a
optimistic.
competition where it's like teams,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
team based, where you could see like because you need that the timing of it
yeah.
all to kind of work out where it's like you have this pressure to finish quickly but efficiently, and
Yep.
then you have people on your team that may or may not be working like at their most efficient. I could see it being a fun thing. That's something I would definitely watch as far as reality TV show goes. So
Yeah,
I'm excited for that,
yeah, yeah. I
at
mean,
least.
whatever. It's coming to Netflix. So
Yeah,
if it's good,
we'll
I'll
find it
watch the
out.
rest of
We'll
it,
find
and
out.
if not, no loss on me. So
Yeah. All right, so
actually, one
let's
more
get
game
into
news.
some.
I didn't put it on the news.
Oh,
Apparently,
that's
there's
one.
a Nintendo Direct for the Super Mario Galaxy movie tomorrow.
Uh,
And if you're not watching this
okay.
live, it'll
Yeah.
be by the time you listen to this.
Yeah. Which obviously we're gonna get a first look at what the sequel to the Mario Brothers movie is gonna be. That's gonna be huge.
Yeah, we'll see.
So comic books, people love their comic books, and
Do they?
it looks like,
Not
well,
anymore.
I mean, it's
It's
not
over.
as popular, but James Gunn is trying to bring it back at DC and is working on a live action V for Vendetta TV series with HBO. And I don't know. I don't know if I need that.
There's something else. Like they also announced what, like Jimmy Olsen, like detective true
Yeah.
crime show, and I'm just like, dude, like it just feels like they're just throwing shit against the wall and seeing what sticks. And like maybe that's
Is
where Warner
Jimmy
Brothers
Olsen
is.
from that movie?
From the
Yeah,
Superman movie, yeah.
Oh my god.
yeah, exactly.
He's
It's
gonna have his whatever weird named people contacts. What was that person's like nickname in his contacts?
oh,
Like
weird feet
Like
or ugly
Ugly
feet.
Toes?
Yeah, ugly toes, something like that.
yeah, okay.
I was
That's
still
name
waiting for that
people.
to pay off. I thought we were gonna see
Yeah.
it.
But yeah, they do it. And I think there's like an animated Batman show that just got put out too. That was like kind
That's
of
not Kate Crusader.
weird. That's
Put
not.
out
It
like
was
a
like
fire?
it was like like a parody type thing. I thought I saw somewhere recently. So
Dude, I don't know what's going on at Warner
Lego
Brothers.
Batman?
I don't know
no.
what's going on at Warner Brothers. It feels like we live in this bizarro universe now. Get it? Bizarro.
Maybe that's the idea.
But what we
Where
do
like
know what's going on
They'll pull out and tell
with
us.
Warner Brothers that they're just going to delay things. That's something we know is going to happen. And one of those delays is the Batman Part 2 being delayed
Oof.
until October 1st now of 2028.
What's the point? Like,
That
just fucking scrap it, man.
2028.
Just scrap it. Like, what are we
wasn't
doing
it was
here?
supposed to be released like months ago, like according to like our timeline right now.
Like,
It's
when
so funny too because a lot of people hold a candle for this first movie, and it was fine, but it's not worth all of this. To be honest, it was
it
fine.
was good,
The
yeah.
Batman, it was fine, but I don't need any more from that. To be honest, it was fine.
It's more so
That was
like I wish they would just bite the bullet and fucking integrate him. But I mean, at this point, I doubt Robert Pattinson wants to commit to 10 years of his life to the Batman role. So like, again, but whenever I still think there's a non-zero chance of that happening. But at the same time, on the flip side, I'm gonna have way less interest when they do finally announce, oh, this is the new DC Universe Batman. I'll be like, dude, I don't fucking care. Like, what are you gonna sell me
yeah,
on? What are you gonna sell me on at this point? Like,
yeah, and they've already shown what that Batman being in canon on the cartoon, right? So that Commandos cartoon.
I didn't watch that shit.
I didn't
Oh
watch it either. I'm
yeah,
just saying, like, apparently he
no one
shows
did.
up in that.
Jim might have, I guess.
I think Jim saw it. Yeah, but
No,
like,
no,
yeah, you
Jim's on
can't
board
commit
for
because
the
you don't
new
have any
universe.
plans. You have no plans as far as what Batman's going to be, and now you're just pushing it
No,
out to 2028. Like, we're 3 years away.
That's what I said. Like, there's no
yeah,
way to like. The last time we talked about this before they committed, I was like, "There's no way this comes out before 2028." And I think Jim was
Yeah.
like, I'm like, "Well, I'd like to be proven wrong, but the script at this point they were just finishing up the script, right?" James Gunn was like, "Oh, we got to let him cook. We got to let him write." And I'm just like, "Bro, I'm sorry. Like, you're writing a 3-hour movie. This is not a fucking like
Yeah.
Odyssey situation,
It'll
right?
be
With
six
Iliad,
and a half years. Like, if this sticks, because who knows? This might not even stick. We're still so far out, but it'll be 6.5 years since the first one released.
We've had entire trilogies of movies in that time frame.
Yep. I mean, was that uh Team America, that
Mm-hmm.
Trey Park, Trey the
mhm.
South Park
Nah,
guys.
yeah,
That
true.
movie,
Yeah.
yeah, they made that movie in
Just don't
six
try
months.
names anymore, Corey.
I can't. I don't know what it is
Just give
tonight.
up
I
on it.
cannot get any name. I cannot think of anybody. I
Some
can't say
pronouns.
anything. Yeah, we'll just say those guys. But like that movie was like started filming and was released in 6 months. Like
Well, they do
that's
South Park
like
episodes within
Well,
a week, apparently. Not even like.
yeah,
yeah,
but this is like I mean this is like a
they
full
have
feature
puppets
film. Like
too.
obviously it's puppets, yeah, but like
Hmm.
that could even be harder. Who knows? I don't know. But like it's just amazing to me that you can't get everyone's schedule like lined
Yeah,
up because you knew you were making a movie, a huge franchise movie. You knew this, and you knew that you needed you're gonna need to make a sequel because if it's popular, if it makes money, which it did, it was popular and it made money. You're gonna want to capitalize on that. And we talked about this with Aquaman. Like,
they have
how do
no
you make a
plans.
billion dollars and not have something to follow up with? Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't make
it's a
sense.
failure on DC leadership, and I've said that over and over and over again. And only in the past year or two is it finally like, oh, nobody can defend them at this point anymore, right?
And
Who's
even like
defending them?
because they announced this years ago too, like at the DC fandom. Like it was supposed to
What
come
Oh
is
out this
God,
it?
year,
I
When
forgot about the fandom.
when 2028?
October,
Late 2028?
October.
October?
October.
So
October,
I
yeah.
know that Pattinson is a few months older than me. So by then he
That's
will
it.
be 42 years old
Yeah,
Yeah.
when that movie
But I
comes
mean,
out.
it was supposed to come out a year. Like this is a year delay,
yeah.
right? Because it was
Yeah,
supposed to come
it's a
out
lot
October
for it.
2027.
Isn't a video game, it's a movie. It's a long time for a delay.
Right. Like what are they doing? It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. And yeah, let's see. Like the original, they announced Batman Part 2 at DC Fandom
That was
like
like
in
2020.
2023.
2020. Oh wow, 2023. Wow. I was trying to give him more
How
credit.
old was Ben Affleck when the first what Batman versus Superman came out? Was he about the same age?
I
Close.
don't even
He
remember.
might have been 45 or something,
Yeah,
but not too far off for the second movie now for our young Batman.
yeah. I don't know. It's hard for me to care about the WB DC universe anymore. Like, I even gave Superman
I mean,
a shot, and
listen, like
Yeah, so that's okay. Here it
apparently
is.
we're in the minority with that movie. By the way, like most people are like Jim and love the new Superman. Um, good for them, but it didn't give me faith in the new universe. So
it
I'm
was
like,
just okay to me.
all
It
right,
was just like, all right, like
Yeah,
there's
it was
some good
fine.
parts. They like I give them credit for like actual Superman being Superman, but anything around after that, I'm just like, I don't know about this, man. Don't know about
Okay, this is so the original announcement was January 2023, and they announced that the sequel, Batman Part 2, would release in October 3rd, 2025.
Yeah, it was supposed to be this year. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're a wreck.
So
last month.
it's gonna be 5 years later. Cool. All right. Well, let's keep it rolling, guys, here in the movie because we had a lot, like I said, we had a lot of movie news. Another thing that was interesting here that got announced was that Stranger Things has a cartoon coming. It's an animated series following the Hawkins group
Cannot
on an
cannot
adventure
let go.
set between season 2 and season 3 of the main show. And that's coming to Netflix in 2026. Obviously, but there will no longer be the main cast, the live action one. They've all graduated out of that, and there was a whole big like premiere event and stuff that they had
Yes.
recently. I mean, I'm excited for season 5, but this one got an interesting art style to it. I don't know. What did you think, Mike, about an animated version of more stories within the universe here with these characters too?
Well, who are these characters?
The Hawkins group. It's between season 2 and season 3. It just says the Hawkins group here in my little
Okay.
blurb that I got.
So are they going to do voices, these actors, or not?
Yeah,
Or are we going to get imitators?
I mean, it's the
Either
kids.
way, either way, I don't know. I barely have the interest in season 5 at this point. So I don't have interest in this really. And also 2 and 3, season 2 and 3 was like the low point of this series. Like
Maybe that's why they're
personally.
going there.
Maybe I don't know. The one interesting thing from that premiere though was that they tried to quash the rumors that there was beef between David Arbor and Millie Bobby Brown, including those
Hmm.
two. They also were acting all friendly and had a few quotes. So I don't know what to believe with that anymore. But I kind of kind of over getting all caught up in interpersonal drama between celebrities on set. I don't really care, but it was weird just how either the Netflix execs got to them and be like, "You shut up about this. You're friends now," or the initial reporting was sensationalist or whatever. Because at
Might
first
be
it
a little
sounded
bit of
like
both.
she had a real problem with him. So we'll see.
You
We'll see when the book comes out in like 20 years
hmm.
or the documentary.
I'm sure there will be one. Um, let's just get into some, not so cool news before we get into some more uplifting stuff, maybe. But a Hollywood star. Um, I don't want to say names, Mike, because I'm gonna get it wrong. But Hawkeye, what's his
This
name?
this is
Jeremy
almost this is
Renner. Come
kind of
on, dude.
almost this is possibly the
I
same
know.
deal though.
I'm
There's been
playing
some
it.
conflicting reports about this too, but from one side it sounds really bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, like the reports here that we're hearing is that he was threatened to call ICE on one of his co-stars in a
Girlfriend.
production.
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, the
this
girlfriend.
is again this is some interpersonal stuff. I don't know what will really come out of this, but his reputation instantly took a hit because this is a
Mm.
little bit of guilty until proven innocent when it's that bad, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, like, maybe it's not all about that, but it's a shitty situation, and you know, he's it's there has been a tinge of bitterness coming from him in the past. You could tell a little bit. So maybe he's just not all right. I don't
Uh,
know.
Well,
I
like,
think
what
that
does this do to
snowplow.
his?
That snowplow was trying to save us.
I
Trying to do
was
us a
gonna
favor.
say.
So
Should
I
have
don't
flipped
think
him
I'm
Um,
gonna
out.
go that far. I will not endorse that
I
message.
don't.
But
but
You
what
don't
is
need to
what?
endorse that. I said it.
Yeah.
well,
What do you think this does to his legacy here with the?
again, I don't think the story is complete yet. I think there's a little more going on to this than we know. So I honestly don't have anything to say about it really, other than looks bad from the outside.
Well, you, Tony, what do you
Fuck
think?
Jeremy Renner. I mean, how are you gonna be an Avenger and fucking threaten to call ICE on a minority partner of yours? Like that's just scumbaggery in its finest. I don't think he's outright denied it since I've seen the headlines, but whatever. Fuck him. Snowplow should have finished him off. I said it. I don't want to even see Hawkeye season 2 anymore. So fuck him.
Like the age-old theme here of
You live
you
long
die a
stay
hero.
here or live long enough. Yeah, if he died a hero, like, dude, if that snowplow had killed him, we wouldn't be in this. We would have had like, oh, Avengers died heroically trying to plow, a neighbor or something like that, right? But instead, we get this.
Avenger died heroically trying to plow a neighbor. Interesting.
Plow his neighbor's road, I guess. Whatever it was.
The end.
Let's move on. Yeah, that's an interesting thing here, and we'll have to see where that takes us. Because
he was divorced from his wife, and she said he was abusive. So it's like there's a bit of smoke here.
Well, that happened before that too.
No, I know,
right,
but like
they're saying there's more.
You could say one thing is like, all right, that's in isolation. It's like two things, like, well, I mean, the dude made his own social media platform. His own social media platform.
I don't remember that.
The only other people that own social media platforms are Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, and Donald Trump.
But those were successful. Well, not.
I'm not saying successful or not, but I'm just saying the type of person you have to be to own a social media site says a lot about your character.
I think it's more to do with who has money, but whatever.
Any case, I was looking forward to seeing Hawkeye season 2, but now I just want to see Kate Bishop.
He's not in it, remember? So because he's half the man he used to be, and he's upset.
No.
Oh, I forgot about
maybe
his words, by the way.
I forgot about that. You're right. Yeah. Nah, fuck it, man. That's
now maybe more excited to see it. Who knows?
No, he's not.
That snowplow came from the future to try to save him.
It knew. Speaking of the future and the past, we had some interesting news about Gremlins coming back. Gremlins 3, right?
I put them under a snowplow, though. I'm fine with that. Fuck those.
Gizmo?
Gremlins. I don't give a fuck about the Gremlins, man. Maybe I'm too young at my old age for Gremlins, but I have no attachment to them. All I know is that Furbies look like them, and they're all creepy.
They are creepy, I will say. And it was one of those movies back in my time, back in the day here, where I was like, I didn't quite get it and then I was like, this is just kind of weird. But I do have some nostalgia for it, and that's obviously what they're building off of here is nostalgia and trying to get that, And I don't know. I think it'd be interesting to see what they do, but I don't know if it's gonna be good. But we will. Again, but something that will probably be pretty good and be huge when it comes out is the Kpop Demon Hunters sequel, which is aiming for a 2029 release on Netflix. That's going to be huge. We are a ways away, though. That is quite far.
5 years.
Yeah, well, I mean, the studio has taken this many years to do the Spider-Verse movie, so it's not entirely surprising. Not to mention they had to negotiate.
Apparently that high-level animation apparently takes some time.
Yeah, it does. I mean, if you want good quality animation, absolutely.
Yep.
I mean, we're just seeing trailers for what, Toy Story 5, right?
Toy Story is what I think of too. Like, I remember being young and thinking that it seemed like a long time between like 1 and 2, but that was
the shortest.
Reasonable.
That was the shortest.
That was 4 years. Yeah. You get like a decade for each one after that.
Incredibles 1 to 2 was like a decade, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even with the Inside Out, that was a long time too between films. So animation takes a while, especially when you want to make a good quality one. You're not just kind of pumping them out.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm excited to see what they do with it. It's gonna be tough to live up to the hype because that just came out of nowhere and just blew up, and it's like the biggest thing.
I think it's just gonna be another Frozen situation where it's like the sequel does well financially and stuff, but like it's not gonna have the same zeitgeist, right, with the public perception. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I'm predicting.
Is it
The
gonna be? Is
songs
it a
don't
benefit
catch on
then?
as much.
Like, is this 2029 far enough out where it's like, oh, we're ready for some more. We can't wait.
I
And
mean,
it's like kind of.
it is interesting you mentioned that because I will say, like, again with the Frozen thing and just the advent of people, that are watching that now in 5 years, right? That's a whole like school up, right? Like if you're in like grade school, you're probably in middle or
How
high school.
much? How much of a kid show is K-pop Demon
I would say
Hunters?
it's the
I have
same
no idea.
Disney age,
Yeah.
like 8 to
It appeals. I think it
tweens.
appeals to all pretty wide range of audiences because it's got themes that are relatable to a lot of different age groups. But it's definitely geared towards that teenage. I would say like tween, like
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
saying,
tween. Yeah.
tweenage.
But it could do well. I mean, the thing is, everybody's banking on this. I know this is unrelated, but well, it is related. But Mattel just revealed their dolls for this that are
Hmm.
actually going to be the first to market alongside the Funko Pops. But like, it's $150 for the three. And it's like, damn, that's some
Oh wow,
serious money for
$50 a pop
yeah,
for each one.
$50 a pop. But
Essentially.
apparently, that's even on the cheaper side of
Yeah.
the that scale that they do. I don't
Hmm.
know much, but I just was reading comments online.
Yeah.
But
I'm curious because like, is it better? Because we just talked about with like Aquaman and Batman's. Like, is it better to strike while the iron's hot and everybody's like excited for it, or is that gonna just kill it because you're just overwhelming
well,
people with more of it?
I think I think probably 3 years is the
Long time.
minimum you want between it.
Hmm.
Um, Even two is kind of
I mean, it is technically a TV show, right? So,
no, it's
Well,
a
it's a
movie.
movie. It's a movie.
is it a movie?
It's a movie.
Okay, I don't
It's
even
only
know.
one. It's just
I don't
it's
know.
like a
I know
yeah. It's not
nothing
like a
about
series.
this shit.
Um, so we'll see. I mean, the first movie did take, I think they said like 8 or 9 years to get from the initial planning to the release. Of course, nobody really cared about it when it was just a project, really. So we'll see, but I'm sure it'll do well for Sony. I think they're making 15 to 20 million off the
Oof.
sequel. So they made 40 million just by selling the rights to Netflix, which for them is good because as easy it is to say, like a lot of people saying online, "Oh, Sony's so dumb. They just sold this to Netflix for only millions." It's like, yeah, but like the inverse could have been true too, where like they released it themselves in theaters and it bombed, right? Because I think a large part of that had to do with the fact that it was so accessible on streaming, right? Because you know,
Yeah.
a lot of people have Netflix accounts, right? It's not so easy to go to the theaters, especially for young kids, right? Because usually you have to have a chaperone or parent. And it's like, okay, well that's 2 tickets. You're looking at $20 minimum, probably closer to 30 in a lot of cities and stuff. So we'll see. Everyone will make money off of it for sure.
Oh,
I don't think there's any
definitely.
risk of it bombing. It just can it top the original? We'll see.
Yeah, I'm curious, but it's a good product, and I'm excited for. And obviously, gotta root for the Korean production and stuff. So I
Mm-hmm.
love seeing that. But in any case, that I think that'll do it for us here with the movie news, guys. We had a lot, blew through a lot of the news, and like I said, Jim should be hopefully join us again soon. We wish him well. But if you do get the chance to catch us live, we do this 8 o'clock on Tuesday nights usually, and so you can join the conversation as we are recording. But if not, definitely check us out on YouTube. We have our YouTube channel, any podcasting services. We are on most of those as well. Hit us up on, you can send us comments and like us like the videos, subscribe, helps us out a lot. So stick around if you're live here. We will be doing the game cast next. And with that, we are out.